Jim, the Google forecasticator was correct. Them tomato plants a little droopy this morning. And the wife, she's going to head out to New Orleans Saturday. She's going to hear a blind opera singer, Andre Bucelli, something like that. Yeah, her and her friends, they're going to get together and have fun doing that. All right, Jim, you round them up. It's good talking to you, sir. K4OG.
All righty, Mark. Well, kudos to your better half there. Doing some good. Doing some real good. Hope she has fun. I hope all the ladies have fun there. All righty, Mark. Well, I see you got the satellites. You're way out in space now. All righty. Well, we'll go on down to Southern Mark and see if his ankle is healed up 100% or close to it. KE8 SFS WB8 VMW.
Not 100%. It's still 90%, but I can walk on it. And oh, you're going to have to keep my brother-in-law, Larry, in your prayers. He went in the hospital yesterday, and prime breathing. And he's 82 years old now, and he can't breathe, Harry. And they're checking up on him on that. So keep him in your prayer, okay? And other than that, I'm doing okay and everything. I got to go to Akron today, and we got a big thing going on in my AA meeting. They got a AA, it's called AA Pound a Day. There's going to be people from around the world going to be there, and so I'm going to be going there, today and tomorrow, but I'll be on the net tomorrow morning. Not on the net, but I'll be pre-net, in other words. I'll be leaving around 7 o'clock or so, so I won't be around for the net, but I'll see you, okay, I'm here listening to you guys, okay. I'll get it back to you, Jim. Yeah, at 8, Sarah Pablo there.
All righty, Mark. Well, I'll bet you one thing that won't happen at that meeting is everybody sitting around drinking a beer and talking about the old days. Yeah, my wife, her father, he was one that the guy that started the AAs down at St. Thomas. They were pretty good friends, and but I guess it's really hard to get off and hard to stay off, harder to stay off. So good luck, and hope you get together with your buddies there. All righty, Mark. Good to hear you this morning. All righty, we'll try Northern Mark now. KC8 FQV WB8 BMW. Good morning, Northern Mark. Well, he's still under the covers. And I don't know if Mark is busy yet or Tom. I wonder, maybe he can yell across the room. WAAGXX, WB8 BMW. Morning, Tom.
Morning, Jim. How you doing? Yeah, we didn't get much rain last night either, but yeah, here, so sounding good. You keep it up. WB BMW W8.
righty, Tom. Well, you take care. And don't overdo it, hauling and sorting and everything. And whatever you throw away, you'll need it the next day. It's bound to turn out that way. All righty, Elmer. We'll see what's in the rail yard, see if you're at home this morning. KE8 HNK, WB8 BMW.
KE8 HNK, WB8 BMW. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, rest of the listeners. Well, yes, I am at home this morning. Going to stay here to hang on to Barometer Net another morning. Kind of got a slow morning this morning. Can't really complain about it. Sitting here enjoying my coffee. I know the rain's out there, so it kind of watered the plants. So I don't have to water them as early. So that's a good thing because the cloud cover will keep them from that. Of course, the animals had their feed already. Made sure they had feed and water last night before I went to bed, and they were locked up tight. So really can't complain about that either. So got a lot of things to do today. I got a lot of work to do. I did some yesterday and a little bit sore, but it's making progress. So with that, I'm going to say I'll be here on the side listening. K8HK, back over to WB8 BMW. Have a blessed day, Jim.
All righty, Elmer. Well, my daughter and her husband is headed back for Memphis. I think that's the last of the mourners after my son-in-law's mother died. I think all the rest of them are back home except my daughter and her husband. So next week should be free and clear when we get back to normal. And, they brought us some, perch and roast beef and all kinds of dinners yesterday from the Ido Cafe up there on Main Street. My dad, when he worked at Firestone, he used to go up there for lunch. And every day, the guys in the garage there at Firestone would go up there for lunch. But now I see why they did, because, man, that food was pretty good. Alrighty, Elmer, you take care. Take care of them animals and the kids. Alrighty, Craig, he's number 2. I'm number 1, and he's number 2 when it comes to filling in on the nets there. But you get the legal net, and I tried it once, and I'm not quite smart enough to do that. But I gather you done a real good job. AAHCT WB8 BMW. Good morning, Craig.
W8WKY.
WB8 BMW, good morning, Jim. A beautiful day. No, I can't even tell you what it's like outside because all we've got down here in Shreve is fog. Wow. And it rained. We had a couple of really good cells that went through, and it was, I don't want to say gully washer, but it was more than just a faint drizzle. And I'm always willing to help whenever you need it, but I'd rather have you listen to you than me mumble, bumble, and stumble. With that, I'm going to ask one question, and you can give us an answer. How are the knees today? I'm sure the humidity has made them just feel so perky, and hope you are doing well, and it is something that it's maybe not as painful as it was, and you can tolerate a little better. So with that, this is AAHCT, back to WB8 BMW. Thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate it. And within the next 2 to 3 weeks, we are going to have an eyeball QSO. I promise you that. Take care, my friend. We will talk later. AAHCT.
All righty, Craig. Yeah, well, I'll indoctrinate you to the front porch. I'll even take you down into bomb shelter. Judy don't like me to take anybody down there because it's a mess. I said, well, that's why I call it a bomb shelter, because you said it looked like a bomb went off in there. But the front porch, That's a nice place when you got decent weather. Even when it's raining a little bit, it's nice to sit there and watch the world go by. Okay, Craig, will you give me a phone call? And, on my knee? Well, I finally got through to a doctor, and I got to go pay him $35 so that he can look at it, and he said, we need an MRI. He can't just say, get an MRI, and then we'll come and see what went wrong inside. But it's still well enough to keep my behind from dragging out my tracks behind me. So I'm still vertical, but I'm still hobbling. But it'll either get better, stay the same, or get worse. I don't know yet. But thanks for asking, Craig. All righty. Now we got to go down and see if Randy's got a bunch of puppies in his lap. KDH, CFH, WB8VMW. How many puppies you got this morning, Randy?
KD8 ZSH. Good morning, Jim. I got all three. They're snoozing away. Glad you're feeling a little bit better. Yeah, know all about that hobbling stuff. Just call us the Hobbling Brigade. I hope your day goes good, and hope this rain doesn't mess your arthritis and stuff up like it does me, because every time it rains, I know about it. So, back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Yeah. Well, I got it. I don't know what it is in there. The doctor, after the MRI, will tell me. But that is the knee that got all banged up back in the late 70s in a car wreck. Never bothered me a bit until here about a month ago or so. And something went wrong in there. But there is a little arthritis, but not a whole lot of arthritis. Just something went haywire inside there. Hopefully they can get in there and shuffle things around and get it back in order or something. I don't know. All righty, Randy, you take care. All righty, well, let me see. The JAXs are already portable productions this morning, I think. And we'll see if we get the pretty one this morning. K8 JAX WB8 VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is K8JAX. You got it right this morning, Jim. And we're having a good morning. We are portable pedestrian. Beautiful day down here this morning. It's 75 degrees and hardly a cloud in the sky. And I think it's going to be a nice day today. And Rod, W8JAX is with K9LUCY. He's following. She's just sniffing around there. And sometimes it's a fast sniff, and sometimes it's a slow sniff. So anyway, Rod will be heading off to the hospice, and I'll be continuing to walk Lucy here. So I'll talk to you. Well, I'll actually probably talk to Gary then later on. Back to you, Jim. This is K8JAX, portable pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, you and Rod and Lucy take care. And if Missy shows up, you tell her we said hi also. And be sure and tell the kids we said howdy. And it's nice to call down in Florida and you either get, smart and pretty or pretty smart. So it just depends on what letter I put in the front there. It's either pretty smart or smart and pretty. And I had to come up with something for Lucy too. Yeah, them slow ones where she takes a lot of sniffs must be a stranger in the neighborhood and wants to find out more about them. Alrighty. Wendy, we'll jump out of here and hope you guys have a great day. And let me see. We'll try LJ, and then if we got any time left, we'll see if I forgot somebody. KB8LJ, WB8 VMW. Well, LJ must not be awake. Alrighty, well, we'll try UK. Let me see, was it UKV? Allen? No, something don't look right there. It's YUQ. Yeah, YUQ Allen. Man, I can't read my own writing here. Are you up this morning, Allen? I hope I got your name right this time.
Five CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie, Foxtrot Yankee.
Oh, somebody said you was out of power down there, Ray. So, well, good morning, Ray. You have a little light show or thunder and twisty things around your place? K5 CFY, WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW, K5 CFY. Yeah, we had all kinds of stuff going through, power outage, rain coming in about 3 inches per hour. We have flooding everywhere. We were out of power flashes. I don't know how many times we lost it and came back on and lost it. But anyway, it's pretty much past us here. It's getting pretty close to Miss Nancy there, so anyway, the thunderstorm warning is right up next to where she's at. But anyway, we made it all through. I think 948 lightning strikes nearby here since about 4:30, I think it was when it started our time. Anyway, good to hear you in there, Jim, and everybody. I'll probably hang around and get on the net if I still have power. We'll catch you later, K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, we're glad that Fred kept you in on the couch where you belong when you get that lightning strikes and stuff like that, because that's not the right way to get your battery charged, guaranteed. All righty, I think I figured out my handwriting down here. That is YUQ Phil. I scribbled out some. I'm going to have to make me a new list. YUQ Phil. Hopefully I got your name right this time. I called you everything, Doug, and everything a while ago. How about it, Phil? Have I straightened myself out yet? Have I got it right this time? Well, either he's mad at me or he's still sleeping, which is good. All right, we got about a minute and a half. Anybody want to jump in and say good morning before the official net starts? Jump right in.
This is Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
Good morning, Arkadelphia. Well, good to hear from you this morning. Yeah, I got about I got 45 seconds before I got to get the leader of this mess in here this morning, and hopefully he didn't have a bad night last night, and he was up early this morning. So, how's everything in Arkadelphia? Hope is real good. WB8 VMW.
It's warm and it's summertime in Arkadelphia. By the way, my kids are up and running. got them all dressed, play it on tablets. Morning's good. I wish you all well. I'll cut this short because you got short time. Enjoy your breakfast this morning, and see you later.
All righty, Arkadelphia. Yep, well, gotta get the leader of the pack in here. You got your kids all settled down and everything, so every rice in your household. Now I gotta get everything up here straight so I can get there and get some bacon-flavored oatmeal. AA8CS, WB8VMW looking. Well, hopefully, Mr. Chipper, you're up and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I don't know if you're ever bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but are you out there this morning? We're listening, or somebody else got your slot today.
Never bright-eyed, Jim, but often bushy-tailed. Yeah. Good morning, Sarah and friends. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer. It's actually the fabulous Friday morning edition, and welcome everyone. On the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, PL 114.8. This is controlled net, open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency traffic is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning at this ungodly hour, your net control operator is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. The name here is Gary. And good morning, everyone. Jim, how you doing this morning? WB8VMW, AA8CS.
Well, I'm doing pretty good. I got up this morning and I stood vertical, and my knee held up. I got into the living room and got all the news, how the world went to hell in a handbasket last night, and they'll fix it up all today. And so I got an appointment with the doctor to look inside the knee and see what went haywire in there. And probably by the time I get in to see him and everything, it'll all be healed up, or the good Lord will already punch my ticket and I won't be around. So hopefully I'll be around so he can tell me that I'm just getting old. But until then, I got to get some bacon-flavored oatmeal to keep me up and running and chasing my cute wife around. She's getting slower, but I am too. So, Gary, all my kids are back home now, and they're going to leave us alone, and we'll get back into our very, tired routine again. So, 7 trees, everybody. Everybody stay safe, stay well, and be nice. Put a smile on somebody's face and makes you feel good inside. All righty, Mr. Chipper. For the kitchen, WB8VMW.
All right, Jim. Thanks for entertaining the troops on the pre-show there. All right, Jim. Thanks for being here. Let's get her moving here. We got to get out to Oklahoma real quick here. So, Brian, lead us off, sir. KD8VMM. What do we have to look forward to today? This is AA8CS.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. And not much going on here. 65 degrees this morning. Lots of fog, and it's a little muggy out. So, roads are damp. No overspray. So they're drying up. And I didn't get much rain. All I got is 0.05. So not even a quarter inch. So I heard rain reports out there, and sound like some flooding and stuff. So even some thunder and lightning. So not at my QTH here. southwest Medina County. So, other than that, got in Akron here safely and heading out to East Palestine, so further east. So, you have a great weekend. Everybody enjoy, and talk to you next week. KVMM, and I'll be clear.
K88VMM AA8CS. All right, Brian, thank you for that report. Thanks for leading us off again, buddy. We do appreciate it. Have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Yeah, it is fabulous Friday. All right, let's move on to Randy, KE8TLB in the brake truck. And Ray, K5CFY. If you still have power, buddy, you're next. KE8TLB to take it, AA8CS. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, all you groovy cats, groovy chicks. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. Good morning there, Gary. How you doing? I don't know. It's Friday. I'm just got done eating some couple of them little glazed donuts and had some milk. And yeah, I'm just trying to get my eyes to stay open, but oh well, it's my short day today, Gary. So yeah, I'll be out here at 2 o'clock. So I may go home and take a little power nap for about an hour. That'd be good. So yeah, it was raining this morning when I came in, but it's dried up now. I know Craig down there in Shreve said it was foggy, but it's a little hazy up here, but it's not foggy. And so I hope everyone has a great weekend. And Gary, I hope you have a great weekend too, buddy. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB 73. God bless everyone.
All right, Randy. Yeah, I plan on having a fabulous weekend, as a matter of fact. Maybe wonderful weekend. Let's settle on wonderful weekend. But anyway, it's going to be a good one, and it's good to be home. Let's see, we got in Wednesday late afternoon, and I've been trying to catch up ever since. So it's been interesting. Randy, thanks for being here on this fabulous Friday. We'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with TLB. Let's head out to Tulsa, see how Ray's doing. K5CFY. Ray, how you doing, man? I was watching the weather maps yesterday. I'm thinking, oh man, Oklahoma got hit pretty hard again. I'll tell you something else. When I was in Texas, they had hail size of quarters. They were shoveling it out of places, and we're talking right in the Austin, Texas area. Nutty, really nutty. I never saw that before. Anyway, well, down in Texas anyway. Ray, take it away. K5CFY, AA8CS.
W8WKY.
A8CS. And the net, K5CFY. Good morning. Good to hear you in there. Yeah, it's already gone through us. I texted Nancy just a few minutes ago because there's a tornado warning, and the signature looks like it's there. It's rain wrapped and everything, but it's coming right up on her. I texted her and just got a text back from her that they're prepared. They're in their Frady hole, but they're without power. So anyway, it got pretty rough around here. Lots of rain. We got flooding. We got one intersection here about 2 miles from me had over 2 foot of water in the intersection. But anyway, it was coming down at over 3 inches an hour coming down. It was had some 70-mile-an-hour winds and all that good stuff. No hail that I seen. Anyway, I'll get off here and let you get on down the list. You guys have a great day. Fabulous Friday. Thanks for running the net. Always good to hear you folks. K5CFY.
All right, Ray, thank you for that. We do appreciate you being here, and thanks for thinking about the Barometer Net once you got power back. That's pretty good. Boy, I'll tell you, our thoughts and prayers are with Nancy. Those storms can be wicked, as we know. We are definitely thinking about her. I'm pretty doggone. Well, she's not on the radio, so we'll just let the universe carry our thoughts and our best wishes to her. That would be KI5OZZ, the Oz. Yep. We're pulling for her, that's for sure. All right, let's move. Let's head down to Jacksonville, see what's happening down there. K8JAX with W8JAX, and of course K9LUCY, the Jacksonville group. How you doing this morning? This is AA8CS.
Well, good morning there, Gary. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, and K9LUCY is by my side. She was pulling back for a minute. She didn't want to go here, but had to get to this spot here where it's just a little better, hopefully. Hopefully it's better anyway, and Rod told me I was a little bit quiet there before, so I'm getting really close to the microphone. Hopefully that helps. Anyway, we have 75 degrees down here in Jacksonville and sunny skies. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, and we'll be saying a prayer for Ray and for Nancy there in Oklahoma and everyone else with all the rain and the storms. Anyway, I hope you have a fabulous Friday there, Gary. Thanks for taking the net. I'll turn it back to you. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
Roger that, Wendy, and have a great trip next week. Rod mentioned yesterday that you guys might be doing some vacay coming up here. Cruise-wise, maybe. So you guys take care. Stay afloat and enjoy yourself. All right, we're going to clear with the JAXs. Give our best to Rod, too, by the way, Wendy. And you take care. Let's see. Let's get our mobiles and short time people in here. If you're mobile on a short leash, come on down. This is AA8CS standing by.
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London, short time.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray, mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa, KF8, DTP, Lori Maslin, short time.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV, Marty Streetsboro, in and out, just listening.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, Craig, short time.
5 Delta India Tango, this is Matthew from Arkadelphia. Good morning.
This is KCFQV. I'll say good morning to Jim, and I'll come back later. So I'll say good morning to Jim, KCFQV.
WA4, WGA, one and done.
All right, here we go. KJ5, DIT is in the mix here. N8WS, KE8OWX, KF8DTP. Good morning, Lori. KC8NOV. Marty, I have you in and out. Thanks for stopping by this morning. And WA4WGA, Ray was also in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Ray. And AA8CT. Jim is eating his bacon-flavored oatmeal right now, and probably not by the radio. Just if anybody wondered. Here we go. Let's get Matt in here real quick. KJ5 DIT. Matt, hope you're weathering the storm okay. And Bill, you're on deck.
So far, the storm hasn't reached us. It's humid, it's warm, and it's still a little ways off. Kids are up, ready to do their activities today. Me, I get a play chauffeur. So, it's going to be a good Friday. And rain's got to come, and rain will. But I'm thankful for the report about the weather, because I just went looking at it, And you're right, it don't look pretty. But it is June, and it is Arkansas. So, and I do get a kick about the bacon-flavored oatmeal. This is KJ5GIT 73.
73, right back at you, Matt, and thanks for stopping by this morning. Bill, stand by. Let me get these other folks in here first. I know Thomas. We're going to go with Thomas right now. KE8OWX mobile. Go ahead, Thomas. This is AAHCS. Lori, DTP, you're on deck.
Hey, good morning, Gary. We're doing okay. Glad it's Friday. The harmonics are at Grandma's today, and I don't know if they're going to get outside with this weather, but maybe they'll play a little bit of basketball. I don't really have anything other than I'm really looking forward to that cup of coffee at the office. So have a fantastic Friday, and I'll turn it back to you. KE8OWX.
Roger that, Thomas. There's nothing better than a little bit of Java in the morning, for sure. All right, sir. You have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk to you again real soon. KE8OWX. We're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Lori, KF8 at DTP. Craig, you're on deck. And then, Bill, you're in the hole. That's what they say. In the hole, Bill. KF8 DTP to take it. AAHCS.
AAHCS from KF8 DTP. Good morning, everybody, and out there on the net. Just wanted to jump on real quick and tell everybody good morning and hope they have a fabulous Friday. I'm actually getting ready to walk out the door to go to work, so, you know, life is life, I guess. So, with that, I'm going to hand it back over to you, Gary. Everybody have a great day. 7-3, y'all.
Roger that, Lori. Yeah, Matt kind of said it's June, it's Arkansas, it's rain. I kind of like that, such as it is what it is, so to speak. All right, Lori, take care. Have a fabulous Friday. Clearing with DTP. Let's pick up AA8CT. Good morning, Craig.
AAHCS, good morning, Gary. Well, down in Shreve, it is foggy, and I mean really foggy. Don't know where it came from, but it's here. So I'm just about ready to go out the door, and I want to say good morning to all the Barometer Netters out there. Drive carefully and go and make somebody smile. It'll make you feel better. And thank you, Gary, for running the net. I wish I could stick around, but I have a commitment I have to commit to. How's that? So this is AAHCT, back to AAHCS. Have a wonderful day. 73s, my friend. Talk to you down the log.
Roger. All right, Craig. Very good. And, yeah, obligations abound, that's for sure. As a matter of fact, I almost forgot to mention, I have a short day today myself. We're going to close her down somewhere around 8 o'clock. I have an 8:45 doctor's appointment, so I really can't dawdle this morning. Anyway, good to hear you. You take care. Have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend. It's just in the cards. It is, despite the rain. All right, clearing with AA8CT. Let's pick up the National Weather Service. Good morning, Bill. What say you?
Comment.
Go comment.
KI5OZZ here. Yeah, we are in the thick of the storm, but we only had a brief power flash, and we had a tornado warning, but the Hook Echo is well to the south of us, so we're good. I'll call you back later. KI5OZZ.
Roger that, Nancy. Thank you for and letting us know you're okay. If you had the power and if you had power and you were listening, you heard some well wishes coming your way, ma'am. All right, we'll be calling just a little bit. KI50ZZ with power, yeah. Go ahead, Bill. N8WS. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS in the group, N8WS. Good morning, fearless leader. Yeah. Good morning, all of that. And glad to hear Nancy's all right. Air quality index this morning's at 69. That's in the moderate range. We have wildfire in Ohio, so smoke from the Canadian fires. My sunrise, 5:55. My sunset, 9 o'clock. Length of day, 15 hours, 4 minutes. I got 66 degrees this morning. Humidity, 100%. Wind speed, southwest at 3. Barometer, 2998. Dew point, 66 degrees. Visibility, 1 mile. Yeah, it's foggy here, but not too bad. Prediction for today, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Areas of fog before noon, otherwise cloudy, with a high near 75. Calm winds becoming northwest, 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 50%. Okay. Going to be one of them days. Solar flux indices at 128, sunspot number 92. A is 12, K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet, no east skip predicted. And no, I didn't check the HF bands this morning because I got to leave here in a minute. Tropo, it could be between a 1 and a 2 depending on where you live in Ohio. SpaceWeather.com, a glancing glow CME that left the sun 3 days ago when the magnetic filament erupted from the sun's equator could graze Earth on June 7th. NOAA forecasters say the glancing glow could spark G1 class geomagnetic storms, which has been just about every day this year. And they're back. Knock the loose and cloud season begins. Those are clouds, funny looking clouds. I don't think we ever get to see them around here. Currently there's 5 sunspot groups on the sun. Everybody have a great, fabulous Friday and a good weekend. Keep your thoughts and prayers for everyone safe in storm areas. Back to you, fearless leader. Everyone, we'll catch up with you next time. AA8CS in a group, 7-3 everyone, N8WS.
N8WS, AA8CS. All right, Bill, thank you for that report. Yeah, great conclusion there. Thoughts and prayers, everybody in the storm areas. These things are getting nasty. Nasty. So, yeah, we're got our eyes peeled and our thoughts going out into the universe for everyone. That's for sure. All right, this next round, we're going to pencil in KA8MNT and K8AGW. Nancy, I'm going to pick you up at this round as well, KI50ZZ. And, yeah, and we're looking for check-ins. This is AA8CS standing by for you.
KE8, GSH, Randy and Atkins, in and out,
Uniform,
73.
India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Mobile.
KF8, CAA, Ed, Malaria, in and out.
AA8CS in the net, W8TD, John in Wadsworth.
Please copy Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Mobile.
Good morning, Gary. KC8, Fox Queen, Victor OBN now.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG, Nick down the farm.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, N8BAY, Ralph and Stowe. I'll be in and out today.
Always copy November 7, Victor Alpha November, and 7 VAN. Brian.
Kilo 8, Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8 PJW.
KD8 JJF, in and out.
Right, nicely done. KA8MNT, K8AGW. KD8, is that SH? Good morning, Randy. I have you in and out. As I said, we have KI5OZZ in the mix. KE8UIB mobile. Stand by, John. We'll get right to you here, buddy. CAA, Ed, in and out. Gotcha, man. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. W8TD, KC8FQV, KD8SLG, N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. Good to hear you, sir. Take care and have a fabulous Friday. N7VAN's in there, K8PJW. And last but certainly not least, I have KD8JJF in and out. Have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Let's get right to it. KE8UIB Mobile. Good morning, John. What say you?
KAACS from KAUIB. Good morning, Gary. Everybody out there on the net on this fabulous Friday morning, and I'm doing this Ohio gray, wet drive from Massillon to Hartville, and just enjoying the rolling hills of Ohio this morning. Just rolling along and listening to the net. That's a great way to start a fabulous Friday, for sure. It's been a busy work week. I think I'll go in this morning, get a little bit of hustle on, and then the rest of the day should be pretty smooth, hopefully, or at least that is the plan. So, and I'm like, back over to back here.
All right, John, thanks for stopping by this morning. Yeah, got you in there, and just a little ragged today, but we got your entire message. No worries there. Just a little bit of in and out there. Good to hear you this morning, John. We're going to clear with UIB. Let's head out to Tulsa. I want to get Nancy in here. KI5OZZ. You got the power, Nancy. Go ahead. Tell us what's going on out there. This is AA8CS.
W8WKY.
AA8CS, good morning to you and the rest of the Barometer Netizens from KI5OZZ. We hooked up the battery power to the node and the internet before the storm even got here in anticipation of at least flashes. So, yeah, I've been on the radio the entire time, but also monitoring the local RF with the other half in the car on the way to work that actually went through the belly of the beast. So he's good. He's on the other side and picking up the sprinkles that are left over, but we're still in the middle of buckets right now, and our pond has put on 2 feet in a matter of about 30 minutes. So it's going to be fun.
Oh, wow. Those storms can be horrific out there. I guess they don't call it Tornado Alley for nothing. All right, Nancy, well, it's good to know that you are APPGOK, and I guess you guys are used to it. It's like snow here in the wintertime. For the most part, most of us know how to deal with it. Anyway, our very best wishes going out to you, Nancy. Anything else for the net before we move on? KI5OZZ, AA8CS.
Thank you for the well wishes and the concerns, everyone, and to you, Gary. Everyone, have a fabulous Friday from KI5OZZ. I'll throw it back to you. 7-3, y'all. KI5OZZ.
All right, Nancy. Thank you for that. And we are very happy, very, very happy to know that you're a double PG. And I mean that sincerely. All right, you take care, and we'll talk to you again real soon. In the meantime, have a fabulous Friday. This is AA8CS. Let's see. KA8MNT. Tom to take it. AA8CS. Good morning, Tom. And Dan, AGW, you're on deck. Oh, and by the way, N8XPK, Marty, I got you in and out there, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, and I need to hear from you, by the way. KA8MNT to take it. AA8CS on this end. KA8MNT, AA8CS. All right, no Tom this morning. Oh no, what am I going to do for my chuckle? I have to get some comedy someplace else. Let's see. Just kidding. K8AGW, Dan on the North Coast. How you doing this morning? This is AA8CS.
Morning, everybody, from K8AGW here, and the old man paused for the cause. Make sure everything's all linked up, and these young ladies are modulating their radios very well this morning. Nice. There's a Lori, I guess I don't know what she's using, but good solid copy into the machine there, and also Nancy amongst the storm doing the modulating very well. So hopefully storms. This old man don't understand all these violent storms here lately, Allstar West and South and that, but I don't know. When you were in Texas, Gary, I watched the news, and there's some wild stuff going on out there in Texas with the storm, so I'm glad to hear you got home safely, that's for sure. And hopefully your doctor's appointment goes well today, and all your appointments, and hope everybody else has a fantastic Friday. Stay dry, stay safe, stay healthy, and everybody have a good weekend, and thanks for keeping me on deck there, Gary. And good, yeah, it's hazy up here, so I guess we got to put up with it, but I guess those Canadians are sending smoke signals over here, but we can't read them. Anyhow, 73, I'll quit rambling, and everybody have a fantastic Friday. With that, 73 from K8AGW, back to net control.
Thank you for that, Dan, and our very best to Mama Fran. You take care. Have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend coming up here despite the rain. But yeah, it's spring. It's still spring. It still is, even though it's June. It's still spring, so we're going to deal with it. All right, clearing with AGW. Let's pick up W8TD and N7VAN. Brian, you're on deck. Go ahead. Go ahead, John.
AACS in the net. W8TD, good morning all. Happy fabulous Friday. Weekend coming up. Mixed weather. Nothing severe in this area, thank goodness. Good luck to all those experiencing otherwise. Brief public service announcement. If you hear somebody on FM, VHF, UHF, they're just obviously much less loud than everybody else. Do them a favor, give them a hand. Remind them to check their radio setup. There's some confusion, and it's understandable, because wideband and narrowband have never been well defined, and it hasn't been constant over the years. I remember when wideband was plus or minus 15 kilohertz deviation, and narrowband was plus or minus 5. These days, wideband is 5, and narrowband is plus or minus 2.5. So the terms have changed. It's not definitional. There's no definition of those terms. It's just situational. So if somebody is set up on narrowband, thinking, hey, it's not FM, it's not broadcast, right? They're going to be obviously not nearly as loud as everybody else. And let me reset briefly. Given that probably the best feature of FM is that everybody using the same deviation is the same volume. The audio recovery has nothing to do with signal strength. So a really strong signal and a really weak signal, so long as it's intelligible, if they're both doing the same deviation, they're both going to be the same loud. That's why FM receivers don't have either automatic volume control or automatic gain control. Different things, but they do the same job, which we had in all receivers. When the recovered audio varied directly with signal strength, any amplitude modulated scheme, including derivations like single sideband or double sideband, the signal strength determine the volume. Well, that's, spend a lot of time writing the volume between weak and strong signals. On FM, we don't have to do that. Everybody's the same loud. Unless somebody isn't the same deviation as everybody else. So if you hear somebody like that, do them a favor. Just remind them to check their setup. It's a real easy setup error to make and a real easy setup error to correct. Otherwise, you wind up at a round table, and when one guy comes around, you have to crank the volume up for him, and then when he's done, you have to crank the volume back down for everybody else, and that is what FM is designed to avoid. So help them out. AACSNet, W8TD.
All right, John. Words of wisdom from the wise one. Yes, absolutely. W8TD. Thanks for that, John. Do appreciate it. Talk soon, sir. Talk soon. Clearing with W8TD. Let's pick up Brian, N7VAN. Good morning, Brian. What say you? This is AA8CS and Phil, K8PJW. You're on deck.
W8WKY.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the net. I'm up here in Pittsford, New York, on the Erie Canal in a 34-foot canal cruising boat with my family. This is a mini vacation for us. We're spending a couple days up on the canal, just kind of going along, seeing things. So I'm very glad to check in. It is raining here. It is cloudy, just like in Ohio. So I don't think the weather is just an Ohio thing anymore. I think it kind of stretches across the Great Lakes. Hearts and prayers to Ray and Nancy and everybody who's affected by those storms. So I'll say 73. Thanks. N7VAN, back to net.
N7VAN, AA8CS. Brian, thanks for stopping by this morning, taking time out of your vacay to say hello. That's quite nice and quite kind. Thank you for that, and thanks for the kind wishes to our good friends out there in Oklahoma. All righty, you take care, Brian, and enjoy your mini vacation, and we'll talk again soon. All righty, clearing with VAN. Let's pick up, what happened today? How many years ago? I don't know. K8PJW to let us all know. This is AA8CS. Go ahead, Phil.
AA8CS, K8PJW. Good morning, Gary. And good morning to the Barometer Net out there. Great to hear everyone this morning. We're starting the day off here at 64, heading up to 74, and then there's rain and thunderstorms in the forecast, so I guess that's what we're looking forward to. 76 tomorrow. Barometer's at 29.96, and the gas conspiracy continues at 3.19. So today is D-Day for Operation Overlord, and I'll talk about it in the history lesson a little bit more, but it's just a time to remember the young men who sacrificed their lives to keep our world free. The van's still in the shop getting fixed up for the summer vacation, and we're just about getting ready to head up to Lansing to visit my son for the weekend, so we're looking forward to that. So with that, I'll take a break for time. Okay, 1844, the Young Men's Christian Association, YMCA, is formed by George Williams in London. 1930, frozen food is sold in retail stores for the first time. 18 stores in Springfield, Massachusetts took part in a trial test consumer acceptance. Clarence Birdseye, the founder of Birdseye Frozen Food Company, is considered to be the father of modern frozen food industry. 1933, eager motorists parked their automobiles at the grounds of Camden Drive-In, the first ever drive-in movie theater located at Admiral Wilson Boulevard in Pennsauken, New Jersey. 1942, the first nylon parachute jump is made by American parachute tester Adeline Gray at Brainerd Field, an airport near Hartford, Connecticut. DuPont teamed with Pioneer Parachute Company to develop the use of an alternative to silk. And here we go, 1944, Operation Overlord, D-Day, begins as the 156,000-strong Allied expeditionary forces land on Normandy, France during World War II. As part of the D-Day landings, the 82nd Airborne arrives at the French town of Saint-Mère-Église. 1984, the video game Tetris is published. Russian computer engineer Alexei Pajitnov created the puzzle game with over 100 million copies sold. It is the most successful video games in history. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW. Back to the net.
K8PJWAAHCS. Yeah, man, I'll tell you, the videos of that landing on Normandy are amazing videos, and yeah, there's some brave folks out there, man. Some brave folks. Okay, and Tetris. Oh my God, do I love that game. All right, Phil. Thanks for being here this morning, and thanks for the history lesson. We look forward to that. All right, next up, KC8FQV with KD8SLG on deck. Go ahead, Mark. What say you?
All right, all the resets got done there, I think. KCFQV. You know, the muscles are sort of achy. I don't know. If I do the wrong thing, they lock up. I guess just riding the tractor yesterday works the muscles, and and all I'm doing is riding and driving it. But yesterday, you know, early in the year, it was wet still. Even though it was getting dry, the ground was still damp and moist, and I think some of the rutting occurred because we did the diagonal cutting. I could feel all the tracks, but we did that, so it looks good now. And I should run up to Sandusky today. Sometime I will. I could have gone early this morning and went in early to Cedar Point, but sometime today I'll go up there for a while. Coaster Mania is this week today. Yeah, the end of the month. There's a couple of things tied right with field there, and at the same time field day. Yeah, I could go down to down Cincinnati, northwest Cincinnati. There's a private amusement park down there, and they're going to go there. And then there's event with coasters over at Kennywood. Yeah, Kennywood's a good place, but at the end of the month. But there's got to be sign-ups and that done beforehand. Yep, everything always has a lot of sign-ups, and field day's coming, and I gotta go get some liquid that the mouth is getting dry, but we'll send it back. Hopefully you and everyone's doing good. So back it comes, KC8FQV.
All right, Mark, thanks for being here this morning. If you're traveling today, watch out for thunderstorms a little later. So just be wary of the weather there, sir. All right, clearing with FQV. Let's go down on the farm. Yeah. KD8SLG, AA8CS. Good morning, Nick.
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer netizens. Well, thanks, Gary. Yeah, down the farm here. The only bird I got with me this morning is the parrot, Mr. Greenlee. He's here with me in the icing room. I wanted to expand a little bit on what John was talking about, W8TD. Yeah, I would start simpler than sending somebody into some god-awful unnavigatable menu system and just say choke up on the mic. That's usually where it starts. I often see new guys talking out at handy talkies like they have to see the screen while they're talking, and get a lot of that. So right now this microphone's almost touching my face. Great to hear you, Gary. Have a fabulous Friday. It's KD8SLG back to net control.
Right, Nick. Yeah, that's the first and best, and often the remedy for a weak signal is just to choke up on the microphone, for sure. Yeah. Well, thank you for that, and thanks for being here as always. And we'll talk soon. In the meantime, as I've said before, have a fabulous Friday. Wonderful weekend coming up. Yes, it is. It's going to be a wonderful weekend, despite the rain. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. We are approaching the top of the hour. We're going to make a call here, and I have to get out of here right around 8 o'clock. I got an 8:45 appointment that I have to attend to, so we're going to play the rest of this by ear. If you'd like to join us, we got a good 15 minutes here, so if you'd like to join us, come on down. Give me a call. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. John Pace, in and out.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu, India, November, Joe in Willowick.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe in Willoughby.
November Tango 8 Delta NT8D, Dave in Copley.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8BZA, Eric in Strongsville. Going to be in and out today, Gary. Fabulous Friday, everybody. 7-3. Back to you.
Here go. Foxtrot 8, Charlie Foxtrot Charlie. Good morning, Gary. I'll be in and out today.
All right, nicely done. Here's who we have. KF8CXH. John, good morning. I have you in and out. Thanks for stopping by this morning. KE8ZIN, N8JNO, NT8D, KE8 VZA. Eric, I have you in and out as well. And the last station, CFC, I missed your prefix. If you could come back with that, please. I do have you in and out. Come back, please. All right, he was really in and out. I have him on record here. I'll fill in the blanks here in just a bit. Okay, that being said, let's get to it. KE8ZIN, Joe to take it, AA8CS. Good morning.
Good morning to you and all the Barometer netizens. Yep, gotta keep plugging away at the move today, and just wanted to remind everybody, make sure you lock your car doors at night. Seems like something that would be an obvious thing, but yesterday my daughter's girlfriend got her car broken into right in my driveway, and now she has to go through all that of replacing her credit cards, debit cards, driver's license, and all that stuff. So just a friendly reminder, make sure everything's locked up at night. Hope everybody has a good one and enjoy the weekend. KE8ZIN, back to you.
Oh man, that is awful. Oh my gosh, nothing worse than having to do all that and hopefully remembering everything you have. I actually have used my copier to make copies of my credit cards and stuff I have in my wallet so I can remember what's in there. So that might be a thing you might consider doing as well. All right, Joe, thanks for being here this morning. Sorry that happened to the young lady, and hopefully everything works out okay and there's not too much damage done there. KEAZIN, we're going to clear with you. Have a fabulous Friday. Let's pick up Joe, N8JNO. This is AA8CS. Dave, you're on deck.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO up here in Willoughby. It's about 61 degrees, partly cloudy, and got a busy day ahead of me. A PT session, a couple of items returned, and let's see, just generally getting ready for the weekend. The grandsons are going into weekend baseball, more tournaments, so a bigger road trip for me. So very, very busy, but not too busy not to connect with the net and wish everyone a great weekend. So with that, take care, God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
All right, Joe, thanks for the correction. I got it right, and I should have remembered it, actually, but nevertheless, I had to be retrained after I was off for a couple weeks here, so please pardon my error. N8JKO, Joe, thanks for the report. Thanks for being here. Have a fabulous Friday. Clearing with JKO, let's pick up Dave in Copley, NT8D. Good morning, Dave. Long time no speak to, sir. How you doing?
Good morning there, Gary. Good morning, all the check-ins, all the listeners. A beautiful shade of Ohio gray here in Copley. Looks like it wants to be wet outside. Let's see, doing pretty well. I gotta play a gig tonight up downtown. But tomorrow is a celebratory day. Tomorrow is my dad's 88th birthday. And also tomorrow is the Fairport Lighthouse's 100th birthday. And Sheila's having an open house tomorrow at the lighthouse. So if anybody wants a tour of the Fairport Lighthouse, it is open for tours tomorrow the 7th. I think to like 7 to 4 or something like that. It's on their page there, but if anybody's interested, it's beautifully redone. She did a great job with it, and I think she spent about $300,000 on it or something like that. So I'm gonna try to get up there, see my dad, and maybe tool around the lighthouse. We'll see what happens. But that was an interesting thing, especially for anybody who might be interested in activating the lighthouse later in August. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Thanks for taking the call there, Gary. You guys take care. 73, NT8D, back to net control.
NT8D, AA8CS. Okay, Dave, congratulations to you and your dad. 88th birthday. That is super. Very, very fine business, and you have a fine business day, and enjoy it. Enjoy it, for sure. All right, Dave, take care. Good to hear from you. We're going to clear with NT8D, and that brings me to the bottom of my list. I do want to say good morning to KF8CXH, KE8VZA, and Randy KF8CFC. Got that prefix that I needed. And they were in and out, so good morning and fabulous Friday going out to you. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. We are approaching the top of the hour here. I'm going to make this the last call for this morning's net. Really need to get moving here. I have a 8:45 appointment, and I don't want to be too awfully late. They frown on it. This is AA8CS, looking for check-ins. We have some time, but this is the last call. Last call, come on down.
November 8th, Zulu X-Ray Bravo, John, NAZXB.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
All right, we had a double there. Let's go ahead with this N8ZXB. John, to take it, AA8CS, and Scott, VOX, you're on deck.
W8WKY. Just wanted to get out there and say good morning to everybody. I'll let you go. N8ZXB.
All right, John, no worries about that. Do appreciate you stopping by this morning on this fabulous Friday. You take care and have one. Yeah, they're free. N8ZXB, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Scott in Vermilion, KE8VOX, to take it, AA8CS.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all listeners. KE8VOX, Scott up here in Vermilion. Shores of Lake Erie. Yeah, I'll make this quick there, Gary. Give you the lake report. Pretty good haze on the lake today. I don't know what those Canadians are smoking, but I wish they put them out. They not quite so bad as the other day. The other day kind of smelled like garbage for a couple days there, but the lake's relatively flat, 1 foot or less. The lake temperature is 63.5, and there's absolutely no wind. Air temperature 63.5, and so far we've got just over 3/4 of an inch of rain the past 24 hours. And that's it, Gary. Hope your doctor's appointment goes well. I hope Nancy and Ray's doing good. And this is KE8 to VOX, sending it back to AA8 Custom Select 73, everyone.
7-3, right back at you, Scott. You take care and enjoy this fabulous Friday. I know you will. All right, we're going to clear with VOX. There was somebody else trying to get in there. If I missed you on that last round, come on back, please. All right, nothing heard. Let's go over and see what's happening at Portage Lakes. W8CTM for the close. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Carrie. Including you and I, 38 today. Not bad for a shortened day, that's for sure. But how you doing this morning, Carrie?
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this. Well, it's a morning. A little bit wet out there, but hopefully it'll clear off a little bit today, and we'll get some e-trike riding in. Anyway, well, things are great here at Portage Lakes, as always, Gary. It's nothing happening that's unpleasant or anything. And I wonder about Dick, K8AMX. Haven't heard him on the radio for a while, and hope he's doing all right. Yeah, well, I just thought I'd throw that in there. Well, I really don't have anything this morning. I do want to ask everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day. So with that, I'll just say 73. This is W8CTM, Carry at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a fabulous Friday, and I hope your weekend goes well, and everybody has a great weekend out there. It looks like we're going to have maybe a wet Sunday there. Who knows? But, we're used to the rain, I guess. At least we're not having the storms and everything they're having out in Oklahoma this morning. That doesn't sound very good for those people out there. I hope everybody's safe and stay safe and no damage or anything. So with that, everybody have a fabulous Friday, and we'll turn it back to AAHCS. And Gary, you can wrap it up, and good luck with your appointment this morning, and good net this morning, great net this morning, 38, that's pretty good by 8 o'clock, that's a good net. It was gone strong. Anyway, 73 all, and back to you, Gary.
H&K for 40.
All right, Gary, thanks for that brilliant close. Yeah, it wasn't bad. And I heard Elmer in there, KE8HNK. Elmer, you have anything for the net? Go ahead.
Oh, nothing much, Gary. I just actually sat here and fell asleep in the chair while the net was going on, listening to it. It was such a relaxing thing this morning. Getting ready to go organize some tools and get things ready for this Jeep to work on it next week. So I still got a lot of stuff to gather up and a lot of things to make sure it's done right. So just getting ready to head out to do that. Maybe mow the grass when it dries off today. So other than that, that's just about it, Gary. K8HNK, back over to AHCS 73. Everybody have a bright and blessed day.
All right, Elmer. I'm pleased to know that I'm a cure for insomnia. All right, man. Take care. Thanks for stopping by, and have a fabulous Friday. All right, we're done here. Let's see. I do want to give a shout out and just thoughts and prayers going out to our friends out in Oklahoma and Arkansas and wherever there's these nasty storms going on. May you be safe. Yes, for sure. Be safe, and hopefully damage is minimized and all that other good stuff. We are thinking about you. As I said to Ray earlier, K5CFY, I was watching the weather map yesterday a little bit, and boy, I'll tell you, Oklahoma got hammered again. So thoughts and prayers going out to them. I also want to remind you that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. I'm telling you. Runs about an hour, like today. Please be a regular check-in. Keep this wonderful net alive. After all, it is the prime time, drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater. The frequency 147.39 megahertz, location Doylestown, Ohio. PL 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up and come on down and join us. This is AAHCS. The name here is Gary in Fairlawn, Ohio. And I say 73, everybody. Have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend coming up. Tomorrow, Barometer Net. Stefan, maybe. Phil, maybe. Not sure. But stop on by and say hello to them. This is AA8CS, and I'll be clear. 73, everybody.
Hey, K4OG, I did hear you, KSFQV.
KC at FQB, Katie at SLG. Hey, Mark OG, I don't even think he's connected anymore. I was just texting with him, actually. And KB at LJ. You still out there, Chuck? Chuck, I saw you key up, but we got no audio. Chuck, I saw you key up, but we got no audio. Katie at SLG.
Okay, can you hear me now?
W8WKY. Yeah, I can hear you now. I just want to say I saw you key up, but I don't even know if Gary heard you or not. But all we heard when you keyed up was KE8VOX checking in again on your reverb, and pretty much you didn't come through at all. KD8SLG.
Okay, Nick, thanks for the feedback. I got something squirrely going on here again, and I'll have to try and figure it out. Maybe I'd best go back to using EchoLink, because that seems to be quite reliable. This is KV8LJ.
Yeah, Nick, KDASLG, KSFQV. Yeah, I heard Mark a couple of times. I didn't have no dash up, so that's why I didn't know if he was connected or not still, but I heard him call a couple of times when Gary was calling for check-ins. So, KC8FQV.
Well, what Gary was hearing and what you and I were hearing, Gary was on RF and we're on Allstar, well, you're coming in DV switch through the Allstar Node as well. So if Gary's talking on the repeater, we will hear the Allstar people as well, but Gary won't.
Well, yeah, and that what we call, sometimes they call that quick keying. So I know what you're saying, KCFQV.
Well, sometimes it is quick keying, and sometimes it's just bad timing. So, and especially when you're coming in through one of the digital things like you guys do, whether that's EchoLink or the Allstar Node, there's a certain amount of latency there that it's just hard to account for and doesn't always get compensated for. And that's why I always reserve enough screen space so I can keep an eye on the dashboard and I can catch people like that I don't actually hear. And I can see if somebody's talking over top of me or I'm talking over top of somebody else, whichever direction it goes. But I find that to be a great aid in getting people I would normally miss. KD8SLG.
Okay, like Steve said, was it N5 UB or NU5B? But Steve out there in Graceville, Texas said, yeah, DV switches sits on top or behind Allstar. And of course it can do 2 or 3 different modes of things. So when he mentioned that, yeah, and I understood that then more. So KC8FQV.
Yeah, NU5D, Steve out in, I don't remember where he is in Texas, but he hooks a bunch of repeaters up to us. Actually, he's been hooking up in the morning sometimes too, which is kind of cool, but he's a Beacon Net regular. But we've been getting a lot of Texas check-ins at night, and actually Texas has been exceeding Oklahoma in Beacon Net check-ins of late. It's kind of interesting, but Steve monitors his stuff out there when he's on, and that's very helpful.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, because sometime I know you when I was listening and going into the World Friendship Net, there would be issues come up, and it was on an All-Star connection, and really the only thing that they can do is mute the whole thing, because they didn't have control of what was happening in the All-Star, the thing that was the All-Star that was connected. But then they eventually, I think, did get permission or got given access to help control that All-Star that was connecting at that time. So yeah, if it's down the page, like you're saying, and that's what Steve has, it's down the page, he's watching his node and trying to untangle things and whatever. So KCFQV, I've seen his thing, his dashboard. He has typed it in at times on the net logger window. So KCFQV.
The World Freedom Network you were talking about, it's the M0FXN, the Extended Freedom Network, links up to us for the Beacon Net. That's a huge, huge network, and they do a great job of monitoring that as well most of the time, but I get some random key-ups. I remember when we're doing the Beacon Net, it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning across the pond, so not really expecting someone to be sitting there watching the dashboard like I am. And I get a little more slack for a couple random key-ups because stuff just happens. And some of the nodes, if they're not set up correctly, and I think some of the repeater phone, direct DV switch, direct client kind of stuff does it too, is when it connects, it does sort of a test PTT, and unfortunately that comes through and, just ties up the whole system for about 2 or 3 seconds. But it's going to happen. It happens. All right, Mark, don't know where you wandered off to. Probably checking into another net. I'll talk to you later, man. KC8FQV, KD8SLG, clear.
But yep, you enjoy the day. Yeah, when Gary was doing the chicken, I was going to go, moo, moo. KCFQV.
W8WKY.
KB8S, KB8LJ. I'll be clear also at this point.
Talk to you later there, Chuck. KB8LJ, KD8SLG, and Mark, you sound like one of those toys. I don't remember what they were called, but you would spin the dial in the middle to the animal, and it would make that animal noise. I wonder if anybody out there remembers what those things were called. KD8SLG.
All right, in that case, okay. Yeah, venture to say, I don't know what they were called, but yeah, you used to put it on the animal you wanted, and then you pulled the rope, and it would spin and make that sound. There was a couple of different ones. One was the farm. I think there might have been one that was the alphabet. That you say that, now I want to go and take a look on the internet. So, okay, QV.
Well, the Google box just told me that the Fisher Price farmer says see and say. It was called a see and say. I remember now. The see and say. Wow. That would have racked my brain all day were it not for the Google box. Talk to you later, Mark. KD8SLG, clear.
All right, yep, KCFQV was clear. That's what my mom says. Like, Google it knows everything. So KC8FQV.
W8WKY.